Number 444 means only one thing. You are about to awake. You're finally about to awake. And I'm so happy for you. It's to do with this, sudden situation which is going to take place. Someone is about to show their real face. Someone is about to show their true colors. And you know what? It's not like you didn't know this before. You were aware of all this before. In fact, lately, within the last few months, you've felt a little bit tortured because you knew that something is not right with this one particular person in your life who is kind of around you a lot of time, most of the time. Somebody who is almost constantly around you, and you know for certain who exactly am I talking about. This particular person has been making your life a little bit negative, and you felt most of the time rather drained around that person. It was like disappointment after disappointment after disappointment. It's a lot about this particular person showing their true colors and showing their real face, and especially when it comes to the last few months, things have been extremely intense in between you and that particular person. It's just almost as if I feel like you were giving so much chances, so many chances, so much chances, you were giving so many chances to this person, my gorgeous Aquamarini, and this is exactly what I feel. And you knew that this person is not somebody this person is not easy to deal with, somebody really kind of hard and harsh, on one hand, but then somebody who can be extremely emotional on another hand as well. But lots of people don't know this emotional side to that particular person, but you do. Okay, but you do. And there were certain things that were taking place, over the period. When it comes to the last few months, for example, over the last few months, there were certain things that were taking place and, in between you and that person. And as I said, this person really was showing their real colors. And it's not like you are really surprised with this, or it's not like you're going to be really surprised with this whatsoever. But going back to what is actually going to take place when it comes to this week, you see, your number is 444. Which means that you are going to have a really important awakening moment. Something a little bit kind of negative it's going to happen, and it's going to be connected to that particular person. That particular person that I am talking about, it's going to do something. And now this is going to be a breaking point, because it looks like you are going to have absolutely enough at this stage. And this is going to be confirmed to you. And I see this like you will feel this more as a blessing rather than anything else, because that particular person has been making your life really difficult within the last, for the last few months indeed. So I'm sorry. I know it sounds like, oh my God, it's like Dark Lala. It's not a Dark Lala whatsoever. This is going to be more like a blessing rather than anything else. Okay, so something is going to happen when it comes to that particular person. That particular person is going to do something really not really nice, and their mask is going to finally fall, and you are going to have the biggest confirmation who this person actually is. It's not like you didn't know that this person was difficult, but it's more like you are going to be aware of the fact that this person is never, ever, ever going to change based on what they are actually going to do. Okay, and somehow, so that person is going to do something which you're not going to like whatsoever, and you're absolutely right. But it's going to be like a more of an enlightening moment rather than anything else, because somehow you are going to realize at the same time how this person is affecting you in a negative way, how this person has been affecting you in a negative way. And most importantly, somehow you're going to realize that you've changed. You've changed in ways that you don't like. You changed in ways, you're changing in these ways, that you do not like whatsoever. And it normally happens when someone has control over our life. It normally happens when someone is dominating our life. It normally happens when we are around a certain person who is very strong when it comes to their character, when it comes to their personality, when it comes to their energy, and we kind of see certain aspects of that person that we like, but there are lots of negative, horrible aspects to this particular person, for example. But then we just kind of, get taken back, because what happens is, my gorgeous aquamarine, that you will realize somehow that this person has been affecting you, your personality, and for some reason you will be able to kind of identify the certain changes within you. Everything is going to become crystal clear, and you're not going to like this. You will realize that this person has been affecting you and your life in a really, really negative way. And there are a couple of other people that are very close to you, really beautiful people, really gorgeous people, very friendly people, very close to you, that are going to kind of also talk to you about it, and they will confirm to you what exactly you have on your mind, how you feel. It will be confirmed through these beautiful people you're going to be talking to, and they're going to be nothing but completely honest with you with this whole situation. But the bottom line is, what is going to get on your nerves the most is when you realize that that person has been not only affecting you and your happiness in a negative way, but that person has been controlling you. That person has been affecting you in a very, very negative way. And when it comes to us taking our talent or something we are so passionate, on the next level, and there is a reason why we are passionate about something, there is a reason why we are talented about something, there is a reason why we feel drawn to something. But if someone is standing in our way because of their own dominance, if someone is constantly inserting this dominance and making us do things we are doing subconsciously without even realizing, we are drifting further apart from ourselves. And this is when things become very, very dangerous. And I'm so glad that you're going to have this awakening moment, because somehow you're going to realize that, you have been under control when it comes to this particular person, and you weren't able to do what you wanted to do. You really drifted so far from yourself that this is going to probably be one of the biggest awakening moments you've ever had. And you are going to really realize that it's time to move on. It's time to move forward. It's time to protect yourself. It's time to protect your energy. It's time to set the boundaries, and it's time to move on, my gorgeous aquamarini. Okay? If you love yourself, if you love your life, if you love those people in your life who genuinely love you, you need to understand that, now it's time to move forward with your life. Because if you carry on with this particular person, I'm sorry, but nothing good is actually going to come out of it. Maybe it's somebody with lots of charisma, and most certainly is. Lots of people like this have got lots of some kind of charisma in order to have such a power, to kind of dominate other people's lives without people even realizing this. And I'm sorry, I know that this reading is turning into something really deep, but the bottom line is that you are indeed going to make the right decision, and you're going to move forward with your life. Which is brilliant. And this decision in itself is going to heal you. My gorgeous aquamarine, this decision in itself, it's going to heal you, let alone what's going to happen in the next few months' time, indeed. And also, when it comes to the beginning of this week, you see, listen, it is all this is going to be brilliant. When it comes to the beginning of this week, you are going to have this really, really positive information. you are going to have this amazing information at around the beginning of this week. This information, it's really going to make you feel so happy. It's going to make you feel so excited, and you know, your mind is going to open. This is going to open your mind, and you will know which goals are realistic. Oh my God, my gorgeous Aquamarini, this is gonna be big, this is gonna be huge, this is gonna be very special indeed. Listen to me very carefully. At around the beginning of this week, you are going to have this such an important information. Listen to me very carefully. At around the beginning of this week, you are going to have such an important information, my gorgeous Aquamarini. This information is instantly going to make you feel so good, so happy, and so excited. This information is instantly going to open your mind when it comes to which goals are realistic. Oh my God, how good this is actually going to be. And this in itself is the beginning of such a beautiful change in your life. Because as I said, this is the beginning of such a beautiful change in your life. Listen to me very carefully, because you are about to come out of your comfort zone. You're about to come out of your comfort zone, my gorgeous Aquamarini. And when it comes to you coming out of your comfort zone, you also need to understand that, you know, there are two things immediately which are going to be on your mind. There are going to be two things which immediately you will want to do. Number one, you will immediately want to talk to this particular person. There is this particular person you will want to talk to. You will want to discuss this with, because now, you know, your life is changing, and this in itself, it's going to change certain plans. And when it comes to you becoming open-minded, and when it comes to you coming out of your comfort zone, when it comes to you becoming aware of which goals are becoming realistic, baby, this changes everything. So immediately you will go to speak to this one particular person here about your plans and about what are you gonna do next. And of course this person is gonna be like, oh my God, no, don't do that. And it's really going to hurt you a little bit. It's really going to hurt you a little bit, you know, and this particular person is, you know, the person that I was talking about at around the beginning of this reading. You see what I mean? This is where this is already going to start happening here, because now you will immediately want to talk to that person and say to that person what your plans are, and then suddenly, oh, this person, and you're going to be so excited, you're going to feel so good, you're going to feel so optimistic, you're going to feel so confident, and then this downer is just going to be like, no baby, no, and there is something that this person is going to tell you, and this person is going to try to manipulate you here, and this person is of course going to tell you like something really negative, like you shouldn't do this. And I know it's going to like kind of break your heart a little bit, my gorgeous Aquamarini. I know it's going to break your heart a little bit, but what you need to understand is that what you need to understand is, number one, that this particular person is, you know, the one that I was talking about before. This particular person is like such a big restriction in itself. And this particular person has been restricting you, believe me or not, from starting adventure for so many times. This is the beginning of a really beautiful stage of your life, and now you just went so excited to talk to this person about your plans, and this person is going to say something. It's going to bring you down like instantly, and this is going to break your heart. It's going to make you feel really negative. But as I said, there are two major things that I need you to remember. Number one, this is the person that I was talking about, and this is the person that would restrict you every single time. time before you wanted to start something that you wanted to start, or before you wanted to do something that you wanted to do. And I think this person is a really big restriction in itself. I'm sorry. But then on another hand, what I also need you to understand is that there is more to, like, what are you going to be thinking of doing right now. Just remember, you will know which goals are realistic, which goals are realistic. Don't let anything hold you back. Okay, so when I said, you know, this positive information, it's going to make you feel so good because you will know, baby, which goals are realistic. And then I said that you will want to speak to this person here. And now I want to say to you, the moment in time you become aware of which goals are becoming realistic, at that moment in time already you gave birth to this. You already gave birth to this. You already planted this seed. Okay? Whatever this person says to you, however you feel, you know, you've already gave birth to this. And this is what I need you to understand. This is already in the process of manifestation. And it's going to happen one way or another. But it's just here you've got double mama, because at the same time you're becoming so intuitive, you're going to feel so powerful, you've been through so much, my gorgeous Aquamarini, and you will be able to see this person from who's going to try to put you off it from a completely different angle. You're going to feel control if you've never felt before, and you're not going to like it. And the second thing, you know, you remember I told you it's the beginning of a change where you're going to come out of your comfort zone. You know, you're going to open your mind, and there are two things you're going to be focusing on. There are two things that are going to be on your mind instantly. So the first thing was you immediately going to talk to this person and let them know your plans. And the second thing is, you know, what you're also going to be like kind of focusing, the second thing that you're going to be focusing on as well is this, you know, a new opportunity for an authentic start. That's the second thing. That's what you're going to be thinking about. Oh my God, I've got this new opportunity for an authentic start. Oh my God, you need to take this as the biggest blessing you've had in a very, very long time. This new opportunity for an authentic start, you know, it's going to improve every single aspect of your life, and especially when it comes to your happiness in general, but and also when it comes to your finances, when it comes to your financial situation, there is something major you're actually going to achieve. So you are making a really wise choice, a really smart decision here. And you know, like you are literally already in 3 months time, you are going to have a major reason to like have one of the biggest parties ever. That's how you're gonna feel. Something really brilliant, it's already going to come out of it in 3 months time exactly. And you're gonna feel like you want to have a party, you're gonna feel like you want to celebrate. Something is gonna happen here already in 3 months time, and you're gonna feel so pleased and so proud of yourself. Here you're about to realize what exactly you're capable of, and you're extremely powerful, but when someone is around you who's not meant to be around you, you know, these people tend to slow us down, you know. And this is all why you're gonna realize right now. It's also like really the beginning of your own liberation, my gorgeous Aquamarini, and I absolutely love this. By the time you get to the mid part of this week, you are going to have a really nice financial reward. At around the mid of this week, you are going to have a really nice financial reward, my gorgeous Aquamarini. And when it comes to this reward, again, you know, you need to be very smart here. And when it comes to this financial reward, this is going to make you feel, you will feel again like proud of of yourself, because this is a lot down to what you have already done, for example. But you know, there is something that's going to be offered to you, there is something that's going to be suggested to you, and I really and you're instantly going to feel like that something is not right. You know, you're instantly going to feel like this is not genuine, and you're absolutely 100% spot on, because I'm sorry, someone is going to try to I don't know, something is going to be offered to you at around that particular time, and this some kind of idea or some kind of suggestion, and this would not be good for you whatsoever. Whoever offers this is going to be thinking about themselves, but it's not like you will not be aware of it. I think you will instantly know that something is not right, but that particular person is going to become really pushy. You know, an idea based on this financial reward, you know, your financial reward, you know, and this is where you just need to kind of be really, really smart, because I don't really trust this person whatsoever, and it's just somebody who is thinking about themselves, and it's somebody who is having some kind of a hidden agenda, for example. But also on a beautiful and on such a positive note, there is something you're going to start doing this week at around the midweek, something you're going to start doing maybe for the first time ever, or something that you're going to continue doing. Maybe it's something really spiritual. Maybe it's like you starting, maybe it's something really spiritual, you know, it's something personal, something private. So it's maybe something spiritual, something that you enjoy, you know, maybe something spiritual. Maybe you're gonna, I don't know, maybe you're gonna do something that you are really into, like, you know, like some kind of a hobby, or maybe you're gonna, you know, start some kind of, you know, like a fitness or something like that, if you're able to exercise, for example. But just remember, I said maybe you're gonna start these things for the first time, or maybe you're gonna kind of continue doing them. Maybe you haven't done them in absolute ages, and now you're going to start again. There is something that you're going to start, or there is something that you're going to restart, but something that your soul and spirit feel so connected to, you know. So that's why I feel like you will be doing something like that you really, really enjoy. And there are some very, very beautiful people who are about to walk into your life, but there is somebody very, very special who is about to walk into your life. You're really gonna get on with this person. You really through this situation, there is somebody very special, in particular, one particular person who is going to walk into your life. And you know what, to be quite honest with you, it's going to happen the moment in time you least expected, but also what you are most certainly not going to expect, this instant connection you're going to feel when it comes to that particular person. So to some of you, this can be Mr. Lover. Do you know what I mean? Of course, if you're okay with that, you know, to some of you it could be like some kind of a Mr. Lover. Do you know what I mean? But then to some of you it could be like maybe like a spiritual friend, maybe like a really beautiful friend, like a special friend. And this particular person is going to play a really big role in your life, you know, and especially over the next couple of months. For example, this person is going to play a really important role in your life, because there are really some specific and very interesting things you're going to learn about yourself through this particular person. This particular person is going to be completely different to you in every possible way, but then at the same time you're going to feel like you're absolutely identical. It's impossible to explain how exactly you're going to feel, but there are certain things that you will go through in your life you've never went through before over the next couple of months, and you're going to learn a lot about yourself. And this is going to kind of bring really beneficial changes, especially when it comes to you realizing what you immediately need to stop doing, for example, and what immediately you want to do in terms of like a lifestyle changes and things like that. You will realize what's missing in your life, you know, and this is like one of your guiding lights, most certainly. by the time you get to the last part of this week, my gorgeous aquamarini, you know what? There is something, oh my God, that you're gonna thinking about. There is something that you're gonna be thinking about starting. There is something that you're gonna be thinking about starting at around the end of this week, you know, and it's like, you know, like making it like a starting as some kind of a journey, starting as some kind of a journey. But you're worrying about starting this journey. You're worrying about starting this journey, and this is a lot to do. I can really feel and I can really sense liberation. I can feel and sense like a free spirit at the same time. But something is just gonna be worrying you so much. Listen to me very carefully. Something is gonna be triggered within you at around the end of this week. I think that you're gonna come across somebody so beautiful and so gorgeous who is really going to inspire you, my gorgeous aquamarini, at around the end of this week. This beautiful, gorgeous person is really going to inspire you. Somebody very different, somebody very unique, somebody very unusual, somebody who lives their lives, you know, on their own terms, you know, on their own way, you know, in their own way, you know, and this particular person is really going to be talking about something really unusual, something really different, but it's really a lot to do with them and their energy and their lifestyle and things like that. And this in itself, it's going to trigger something within you, and it's really going to remind you of something you wanted to start. You wanted to start some kind of a journey, and you're going to remember which journey this is. You're going to, you know, you're going to realize that immediately, but at the same time you're going to be worrying about it, you know, worrying about it so much. And just remember, I feel a lot like liberation, and I feel a lot of like a free spirit energy, which is always good, which is always good. That's what I need you to remember. Even at the time of uncertainty, when things are not kind of crystal clear, we still feel this energy, you know, which is guiding us towards the right direction. That's exactly what's happening right now. Follow your intuition with this, and you're not going to be led astray. And I say this on purpose because there is going to be such a specific sign that you are going to have at that particular time when you're worrying. There is going to be such a mind-blowing sign that you are going to have, and this in itself, it's gonna be like a really powerful indication, and you will know, oh my God, I'm having a sign. I know that I'm gonna be fine. I know that I'm gonna be okay. I know that everything is going to be fine. Okay, that's how you're gonna feel when you have this sign. And then a couple of days later, there is something really, really important you're actually going to discover. Sorry, there is something really important you're actually going to discover. What you're going to discover and what you're going to find out, it was like a missing puzzle when it comes to all this. You will know exactly what do you need to do in order to start this particular journey. There is some kind of a missing puzzle you are going to have, and that's exactly what you're going to discover. You will know exactly what to do, but then again, you're going to feel like, oh my God, it's not the right time. I'm dealing with so many things. No, baby, no, you're extremely intelligent, you're extremely powerful, my gorgeous aquamarini. You can do this, and I'm so glad you're going to. I'm so glad that you're actually going to, because there is something additional you're going to hear at around that particular time, and you will know that you are going to be absolutely fine. There is a first step that you are going to make when it comes to this week. There is this first step that you are going to make when it comes to, you know, the end of this week already. And as soon as you make your first step when it comes to this journey, as soon as you make the first move, things are already going to feel right. There is some kind of indication you are going to have, and you will know that you are going to be absolutely fine. But then again, in like about 9 days time, or within the next 9 days, you are really going to be over the moon, my gorgeous aquamarini, because you will know, like, you will find out that this in itself it's going to like progress really, really quickly. Things are going to start moving on really, really fast, and you're going to absolutely love it. Everything is going to start to make sense after this moment in time, my gorgeous aquamarini, indeed. So now I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards. No, these ones. I'm going to shuffle these tarot cards, and I'm going to see what's going to be a tarot card of the week, okay? I'm just going to shuffle these tarot cards, and I'm going to see what's going to be a tarot card of the week, my gorgeous aquamarini. Let's just see. Oh my God, this is absolutely brilliant. You know what? All I can say to you that your hard work is about to start paying off. Your hard work is about to start paying off. Your vision is about to come to life, my gorgeous aquamarini. But when it comes to this vision coming to life, there are going to be some changes. There are going to be some changes. You know, on one hand, your vision is coming to life, but then on another hand, you know, there are certain things that are not going to be exactly the way you imagine them to be. But so there are certain changes going to be around them, but only now this is going to become obvious. But you are going to be so much happier. You're going to be so much happier anyway. So I need you to remain strong. I need you to remain balanced, and I need you to carry on with your life. And I also need you to really pay attention to which lifestyle changes do you need to make. You know, there is something that maybe you are doing that you shouldn't be doing, you know. Maybe you're eating something, maybe you're drinking something. It really depends. Maybe you're taking something. It's hard to tell. But that's gonna be on your mind when it comes to this week. You have to protect yourself. You have to protect your power. And this is one of the things that you also need to do. I need you to take this very, very seriously, because if you don't give more attention to this, do you know what I mean? Like few months down on the line, you're gonna feel this on the level that you don't like. So that's why I need you to do something about that as well. Hello my gorgeous people, I'm so excited to finally share something I've poured a lot of intention into. I've created the Ritual Mug collection, 3 absolutely beautiful mugs designed for your sacred mornings, tarot sessions and daily rituals. First up is the High Priestess Brew, which is perfect for connecting with your intuition and centering your energy before a reading. Then there is a Full Moon Fuel, a lunar inspired mug for aligning your energy with the moon's cycles. And for those powerful go-getter mornings, there is Sip Your Strength, designed to help you step into your courage and purpose. These aren't just mugs, they are intentional tools to bring energy and magic to your day. You can shop the full collection right now. Just tap the link in the description or click the card up here to explore all 3. Thanks so much for supporting what I create, and I can't wait to see which one calls to you.